And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Thanks for joining us here. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Franz Wagner.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Julius Randle out there with Williams. Then there's James. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. And for Columbus, we've got Austin Reeves. Daniel Gafford is out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Jenkins in at the 4-man position. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Randle. From deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Reeves, the pass to Pippen, just 5 to shoot. Over James. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Known as a 3-and-D guy, the leadership Caldwell-Pope provides is so important for this squad.
First trip to the line for him here.
Caldwell-Pope, 2 shots.
That one misses.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell-Pope can more than hold his own.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Pippen. Reeves with the ball. From downtown. The shot, no good. Caldwell-Pope with a drive. And here's Randle. James, outside. Avdia from outside. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves with a screen on James. Pippen.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Pass to James. That three's off the mark. For Columbus, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
The thing about this, BA, I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And it's good. 2 points. Randall's got 5 points.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. These guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. In the third spot, Austin Reeves.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pippen, pass to Wagner. Outside Reeves. 4 on the clock. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Pass to James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
That free throw good from James.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Gafford. He's off on the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Holmes, a screen on James. Here's Wagner to the middle. Robbed! And here comes the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Wagner against Avdia. Out to the right wing. Outside Reeves. Pass to Jenkins. 18 feet out. And once again, off the mark by Columbus. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Now Avdia. James deciding where to go with it. Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
And James is so unpredictable in the pick and roll because he can do anything he wants to do. You're at his mercy.
Pippen, pass to Wagner. Shot to stop the run. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. James outside. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Here's Pippen. Here's Wagner. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Caldwell Pope finds James. And the layup is good off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Columbus trails by 3. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt! Let's hear it, fans!
LeVert's checked in for Caldwell Pope. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. Taking a look at the visitors here. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. Reeves against LeVert. Reeves, the pass to Holmes. Wagner in the high post. Avdia pulls it in. Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. James outside. Rebounded by Columbus. And it's Wagner off the drive.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wagner.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
Jones, he's checked in for Columbus. Herder comes in for Reeves. And both free throws good for Wagner.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Hayes. No good with the triple. For Columbus, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Herder against LeVert. Off the outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
A willingness to play physical, Avdia not holding back.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. I mean, this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Robinson Earls checked in for Columbus. And both free throws good for Avdia. Columbus trails by 3. Here's Pippen, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Holmes finds Herter over LeVert. And once again, off the mark by Columbus. Got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Avdia passes to James. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Making use of the in-between area, James is able to put up a smooth shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Herter. No points so far. All sorts of time. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. James, right side. Pass to LeVert. Hayes, the pass to James. Rebounded by Columbus.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
LeVert goes against Herter. Anderson with a screen. LeVert outside. And rebounding the ball is so important. Here's a look at some of the best small forwards in the league at collecting boards. Second, Danny Avdia.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
Well, these are the 18-wheelers right here. Bigger and tougher. They are fearless when it comes to crashing the boards. And I'll tell you what, it really lightens the load on your bigs when you've got 2 rebounders like these guys at the small forward.
The first free throw is good.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Williams is checked in for Avdia. Both free throws good for LeVert. Columbus trails by 5. Here's Pippen. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Williams passes to James. Hayes with a screen from the arc. James can't get it to go.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Pippen, and he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Jones against LeVert. Hayes with it. Outside, Williams. It's James with the drive. And James throws it down.
What a flush by James. Shades of his dad LeBron right there.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
2 minutes remaining.
For Columbus, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. To the paint. Here's Herter. Solid defense from Williams. Now, here is James. Defense right on him. Pass to Hayes. James, outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Solid defense from Williams.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Pippen. Outside Jones. Pass to Robinson Earl. Inside. Here's Herder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
32 seconds left in the first quarter here. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Jones. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Robinson Earl, the pass to Pippen. Here's Holmes. That one's good for 2.
And this is why you see Richaun Holmes at the very top of those field goal percentage leaderboards at the end of the year.
And here's LeVert for 3. It doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Wagner is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Jenkins in at power forward. The shot by James, no good. Columbus trails by 5. They've got Williams. James is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Randall in at the 4. On Sunday, they'll be facing Paul George. Then on Thursday, and for Columbus, we've got Franz Wagner. He's out there with Austin Reeves. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Jenkins in at the 4.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Pass to Jenkins. Jones with the ball. Check by James. Now here's Wagner. Gafford with a screen on Randall. Down low. Gafford in the post. Working on Williams. They get it back. Jenkins' shot is good. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. James inside, defended by Wagner. Avdia from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Gotta like the confidence there. Shots like this prove Avdia is a solid scorer.
Here's Jenkins. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Jones. Avdia passes to Williams. Inside. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Wagner. Hits the close-range jumper. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
James outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Williams. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Wagner up top, defended by Avdia. And he gets it to go. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Avdia outside. Back to James. Launches it. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. And Reeves has got the ball here for Columbus. They trail by 6. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Avdia. 5 points in the game. Back to James. Out to James. Shot clock at 5. Pass to James. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. He got to the ball just a moment late.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and hear it. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Pope's checked in for James. And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. Back to Wagner. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in real game.
And the shot goes in.
And right there, you see the ball handling ability of Wagner. So skilled at dissecting the defense.
Screen by James. Fires the 3. James from distance. Easy work.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Back to Wagner. And here's Reeves outside. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Randall. Rebounded by Columbus.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Outside Jones. Here's Wagner. Here's Gafford. Williams defending. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, smooth pass there. Wagner can make the game look easy.
James passes to Williams. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Jenkins. Now here's Jones. Here's Jenkins. Check by Randall. Jenkins misses.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Wagner outside. Over Avdia. And it's Wagner missing. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
And he drops the first.
And Randle just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Robinson Earls checked in for Columbus. Herter comes in for Jones. Randall drops them both. Now Reeves doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Wagner, left side. It's tipped.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
Here's Williams. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Williams has got his first 2 points. Columbus trails by 11. Pass to Jenkins. Wagner outside. Reeves with a screen on Williams. Wagner for three. Hits the three-pointer. Wagner's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Randall, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Randall. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Reeves. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. But he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Count that one.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's James. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Wagner outside. Reeves against Williams. 19-footer. That one rolls around and rims out.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Columbus trails by 9. Herter finds Reeves. Back to Herter. Pass to Wagner. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You need dance lessons.
Holmes, he's checked in for Columbus. Pippen comes in for Reeves. Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. You take a look at Columbus. A really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
I think for Columbus, this season has been a series of one frustrating night after another, on and off the court.
Well, sometimes you earn your spot in the standings, and they've done that this year. There looked to be so much promise, so much talent on this team coming into the year. It's just baffling that all of those things went south for them.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Robinson Earl. The three. Offensive board. Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And Holmes knows that a lot of the offensive opportunities are going to come secondary. He was there and ready.
James outside. Back to LeVert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've been so effective on the interior this quarter. That's how you generate consistent offense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. James is checked in for James.
At the line for one.
Free throw no good for LeVert. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Columbus. 9-point game. Here's Holmes. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Now here's Wagner. 37 points his last time out. Outside Herder. And so the ball out of bounds. Herder touched it last. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Julius Randle.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Now here's Hayes. Here's LeVert. Here's Anderson. Rebounded by Columbus. Robinson Earl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Herder passes to Holmes. Count the basket. Holmes has got 6 points.
And Rashawn using his size, imposing his will.
Shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Pippen. Wagner with a screen on James. Here's Pippen. Check by James. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The visitors with the ball. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. That's tipped. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Pippen, no good. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Wagner against LeVert. Five on the clock. Hayes with a screen on Wagner. And here's LeVert for 3. He drops it from range.
3 points.
LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the first half now in the books. Up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom Half.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Avdia out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's James. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Pippen. Reeves with a screen on James. Drives to the hoop. Pippen, no good. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Avdia. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
Columbus trails by 14. Here's Pippen. Pass to Gafford. To the paint. The jump hook. Pippen, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 14 points.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Williams against Gafford. Back to Reeves. Gafford with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Reeves, the pass to Gafford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Taking it up strong, Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
Columbus shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
For a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
Both free throws good from Gafford. Avdia with it. He's got 5. Randall outside.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Here's Pippen. He's got 6. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Oh, Williams with the block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Avdia against Wagner. Avdia attacking. Williams. Back to Avdia. 2 on the clock. Fires in the triple. Avdia's got 8.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Wagner against Avdia. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. There's a screen. Here's Wagner. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Avdia outside. Gafford grabs the miss.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Jones, he's checked in for Wagner.
Number 20, Derek Jones Jr.
Columbus trails by 16. Pass to Jenkins. Caldwell Pope against Reeves. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
Randall outside to the inside. Here's Avdia. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Avdia's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now here's Reeves. Pippen. Second chance effort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Columbus shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for Columbus, Pippen. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside, Williams. Pass to Caldwell Pope. James finds Caldwell Pope. Jones against Avdia. Clock at 4. Inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Avdia. He's got 16.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Reeves. Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Columbus. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Columbus.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Caldwell Pope, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Randall. Carries it down low. Randall's got 13.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
All right, let's check up on Franz Wagner's status. What do you have, Allie?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Columbus. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. And Columbus making a change here. Herter's checked in. Both free throws good from James. And Reeves has got the ball here for Columbus. They trail by 18. Pass to Herter. Jones against LeVert. Jones drives in. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Man, I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
How about KCP, the guard getting in there, being active down low and forcing the defense's hand?
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Hayes is checked in for James. Both shots good from the strike.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Holmes. The steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, it's that kind of sequence that shows you the value of KCP. He's a great wing defender.
Caldwell Pope against Reeves. Holmes passes to Herter. Over Levert. And there's Herter. That's good on the assist by Holmes. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. When folks talk about Herter, you hear a lot about his movement, Brent.
Well, one thing you have to be in this league as a great shooter is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Herter, an elite skill working without the ball. Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
Here's Randall. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Randall. He's got 15. Caldwell Pope against Holmes. Back to Randall. Over Herter. Randall, good. Randall's got 17 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Reeves against Caldwell Pope. Outside Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. That's short off the rim. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Avdia against Jones. Avdia outside. Down low. Here's Hayes. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Avdia's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Just unwilling to give up on that possession. Avdia making a great play.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Holmes. Here's Robinson Earl. Now Reeves. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's Robinson Earl. And once again, off the mark by Columbus.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Randall can't hit. Columbus is shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Reeves, the pass to Herter. On the wing, Jones. He's checked by Levert. Pass to Reeves. Back to Robinson Earl. To snap the cold streak. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. Avdia with it. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Avdia's got 15.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Reeves, the pass to Holmes. Now here's Herter. Back to Holmes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Rashawn Holmes, a bit of those throwback 5 types, you know, the big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, bang around on the inside and score in there as well.
No good on the free throw.
Struggled early on, but this is a much improved part of Rashawn Holmes' game.
And Columbus making a change here. Williams is checked in. And he's good on the second.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Hayes finds LeVert. Back to Hayes. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. James is checked in for James.
Jackson Hayes at the line for one.
One shot.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Columbus is shooting a disappointing 38%. Pippen, pass to Herter, and there's the screen. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range. Herter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Hayes, the pass to James. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by Columbus. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pippen. And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Jones has gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. James, a screen on Jones. Inside. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
Columbus is shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pippen, pass to Herter. Jones with the ball. Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 3. Here's Herter. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Now here's LeVert. He has 7. Count it. LeVert's got 9.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Pippen. Check by James. Herter, a screen on James. Pass to Jenkins. Over Anderson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Pippen. They've got Derek Jones. Kevin Herter out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Pippen in at the 1. Outside Herter. Here's the floater. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
And both free throws good for Herter.
Now, Herter's a lights-out shooter, but his ability to space the floor is just as valuable.
Anderson with a screen on Jones. It's James on the wing. Gets the three to fall.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Pippen. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Both teams will make substitutions.
Pippen. One shot.
And that one misses. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
At the line for the away team, Kyle Anderson, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Anderson.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Pass to Gafford. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Pippen. Williams defending. 5 to shoot. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Columbus.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Jones. To the inside. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, Williams with the block. They retain possession. Shot is good by Reeves. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside, Williams to the middle. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Williams. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Gafford. Here's Pippen. Williams defending. Gafford with a screen on Williams. Here's Pippen. Outside Jones. Takes a three. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Gafford. And here's Avdia. Back to Williams. Sinks that one from the post.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pippen, pass to Gafford. Here's Jones. Back to Reeves. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Inside, Jenkins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. And the visitors call time here.
And your breaker.
Robinson Earl's checked in for Columbus. Williams comes in for Pippen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Williams. Here's Walter. He's covered by Reeves. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Back to Williams. Stolen by Gafford. It's an even 3-on-3 break. With the teardrop. Robinson Earl, no good. Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Williams passes to Anderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fifth personal foul.
Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Good on the second one.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Now here's Reeves. Jones finds Reeves. Outside, Williams. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Gafford.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Williams. Pass to Jones. Now Williams. Here's Robinson Earl. Outside Reeves. Robinson Earl, the pass to Williams. Parries it from 3. Gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. To the inside. Here's Walter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Caldwell Pope against Reeves. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. Gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Williams on the wing. For 3, Randall. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Okay, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Pass to Jenkins. Reeves against Caldwell Pope. Reeves up top. Clock at 6. No good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Outside, Williams. Back to James. Williams, a screen on Jones. Here's LeVert. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Pippen. He takes it in. Can't hit from in close.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
James passes to Randall. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Now here's Jones.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Columbus, Derek Jones Jr. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. Shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Levert passes to Anderson. Now here's Randall. Screen by James. Right at the free throw line. Randall outside. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Herter. For Columbus, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Outside Jones. Back to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on LeBron James.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Now, here is James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his positions.
Good on both. So it's Columbus now. Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmes. And here's Herter. Back to Holmes. Can't hit that one. Randall with some nice D. James attacking. And the shot goes down. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, just trying to think of how many times LeBron looks
Let's meet the starting lineup for Tampa. At shooting guard,
welcome, everyone. Looking now at some numbers for Brandon Ingram.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence. Lately, just by looking at that true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And now the opening lineup for Tampa. Christie is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Holmgren in at the 4th. Alperen Şengün out there with Vucevic. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Sharp in at the 2-guard spot. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Now, here is Young. Holmgren the pass to Young. Christie with the screen on Simmons. Young for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Sharp. Inside, here's Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Holmgren against Şengün. Young, no good.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Okongwu with a screen on Sharp. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Ingram outside. Over to the wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Reddish grabs the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Sharp the pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. At the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. You look 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And when you look at where Tampa is, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
Young pass to Christie. And here is Ingram. And here is Okongwu. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Young. Another shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him now.
And it's Sharp missing.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
Here's Simmons. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Back to Simmons. Şengün finds Vucevic. Pass to Simmons. Christie against Sharp. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Now Young. There's the triple. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. He's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Şengün, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
Calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
No good on the free throw.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And he's good on the second. Here's Young. He's got 10. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Holmgren sets the screen for Young. And here is Okongwu. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Now Simmons, still yet to score. Pass to Vucevic. Outside for Simmons. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as they score. Foul line down.
Young dishes to Ingram. Back to Young. Arcing shot. Şengün with the rebound. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Sharp the pass to Şengün. Vucevic down low. Okongwu on him.
Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And Tampa making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Christie. To the paint. Holmgren finds Young. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got the game tied up here for Tampa.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And now, your man's team.
Brownie's checked in for Vucevic. And a change for Tampa. Dinwiddie's checked in for Christie. Bounce pass from Trent. Here's Topic, defended by Young. Here's Trent. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Tampa making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Brown. Trent up top. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Reddish finds Şengün. Comes up empty down low. Tampa shooting it very well as they shake off the rest here early. 54% from the field.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Topic. Dinwiddie covering. Ingram with the steal. And now Tampa on the break. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Ingram. And Tampa leads by 2.
You can't let Dinwiddie get room to run. Once you do, it's over.
Trent outside. Screen by Şengün. From 12 feet out. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Holmgren kicks to Dinwiddie. Holmgren sets the screen for Dinwiddie. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And great decision from Dinwiddie there. Looking comfortable and confident in these pick-and-roll situations.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Dinwiddie with it. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Holmgren in the post. Şengün covering. Holmgren on the foul. And it's a 4-point Tampa lead.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Trent. 9 points last game. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Ingram. Got a hand on it. Trent, left side. And Reddish with the swing.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Tampa?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Reddish. Dinwiddie outside. 1:27 left to play in the first. He gets it in there.
With a good understanding of the right shots to take, Dinwiddie keeps the mid-range jumper alive.
Pass to Reddish. There's the steal. Here's McCain. He has yet to score. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Reddish. Here's Topic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to McCain. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Topic. And it's off from three-point range. Tampa leading by 5. Here's McCain. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. Second chance shot. And Bull sends it down. And it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Dinwiddie. With 1 on the clock, And the dunk by Holmgren.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on that.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And it's Tampa heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, your take so far in Tampa?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Ben Simmons is out there with Sharp, and it's Vucevic. Then there's Bull, and it's Santos in at the small forward position. Here's Santos. Nothing on the board. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for Tampa, the 5 right now. Okongwu is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Christie, and it's Young, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Now Sharp after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Simmons against Young. Vucevic down low. He had 15 points last out. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The first free throw is good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA, Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Young. Here's Christie. Scoreless thus far. Here's Holmgren. And Bull pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Christie against Simmons. To the inside. Christie can't make it.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Vucevic is screen on Christie. Sharp the pass to Vucevic. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic and he makes a play.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. For Tampa, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Christie the pass to Young. Floats it up for Holmgren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Simmons passes to Santos. Back to Simmons. At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to Bull. Screen by Bull. 5 on the clock. Vucevic finds Bull. A three-pointer off the mark. For Tampa, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Christie against Simmons. Holmgren wide open. Off target with his 3. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Simmons passes to Santos. Pass to Vucevic. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young outside. Tampa needs to get off another shot, so they take the lead. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
The section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month?
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simmons passes to Şengün. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Holmgren. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Christie. Still scoreless. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 5. Vucevic knocks down the 3 ball. Vucevic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Young. And Tampa getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Şengün. Vucevic setting the pick for Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Sharp with it. Launches it. The rebound by Tampa. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Sean. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Got one on Holmgren.
Team foul.
That's a veteran move right there. Vucevic so good with that shot.
Vucevic.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Topic is checked in for Simmons. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Young. Vucevic with the rebound. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Ingram. The shot's good.
Brandon
Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Ingram's showing you that ability to play big inside.
Pass to Şengün. Sharp against Ingram. With the fadeaway. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Ingram. Last time out he had 38 points. Holmgren finds Okongwu. Young outside. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Topic. He's covered by Ingram. Şengün passes to Trent. Over Christie. It'll go, and the Tampa lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Trent. Trent's got 8. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Tampa.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Now here's Ingram. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And he gets the bucket. And now just a 1-point Tampa lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Vucevic against Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Young for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Vucevic. They set the pick. Okongwu grabs the board. Tampa leading by 4. And here is Ingram. Holmgren the pass to Christie. Now Okongwu. Christie kicks to Holmgren. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. To the paint. Okongwu finds Young, and the shot goes down. Now it's a 6-point Tampa lead.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Trent passes to Şengün. Sharp with a screen on Ingram. To the left wing. Here's Vucevic. Releases from the wing and drills it. Vucevic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. Doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Substitution on the court.
Now Okongwu. He has 6. Dinwiddie left side. It's hauled in by Brown. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And he makes good on the layup. Now just a 2-point Tampa lead.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
2 minutes.
Okongwu against Brown. Okongwu dishes to Ingram. Drills the elbow jumper. Ingram's got 6.
Well, that can be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Trent outside. Brown sets a screen for Trent. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Dinwiddie is a clever playmaker, using the pick there to create an opening for his teammate.
Trent outside. Rebounded by Hauser.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Puts it up. And it's Ingram missing.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Vucevic has got 25 points in the game.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not hesitate.
Here's Hauser. Vucevic defending. Hauser the pass to Dinwiddie. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Topic. 11-point game his last outing. Trent, a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Vucevic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Tampa out in front, up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, I think for the home, they better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in the big.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Alperen Sengun out there with Reddish. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, when you look at Trae Young's career numbers, he's got one of the highest assist averages ever.
Out left of the wing. Here's Sengun. The rebound by Tampa. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Here's Young. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pass to Reddish. Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession.
Goes to Tampa.
And here's the upcoming schedule for Tampa. On Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Young kicks to Ingram. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Christie. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Holmgren. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
I like when Holmgren's teammates take advantage of his length. Perfect alley-oop.
High post Vucevic, the 17-footer. Good! And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Young who brings it up for Tampa. They lead by 1. Pass to Christie. Okongwu a screen. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Sharp the pass to Simmons. And here is Şengün. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a post.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Alperen Şengün.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Here's Sharp. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just intense, excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Tampa leading by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Okoro, he's checked in for Tampa. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Şengün with a screen on Young. Simmons passes to Şengün. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Okoro. And it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Holmgren. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging about 19 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Here's Sharp following the basket by Trae Young. Sharp, the pass to Şengün. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Pass to Young. Here's Christie. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He doesn't get the second one. Tampa leading by 4. Here's Young. It's sent back down by Simmons. Here's Sharp. And the layup's good off the glass. Sharp's got 9 points.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Pass to Okoro. Sharp against Young. Okongwu with a screen on Sharp. 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Şengün. A solo fast break. Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
Boom, he jams it straight down. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Holmgren. 10 points for him. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Sharp. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
And Tampa making a change here. Hauser's checked in. Now, here is Young. 22 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hauser's got it all tied up now for Tampa.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well.
Sharp the pass to Brown. Here's Santos. Bull with it. No scoring in this one. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young passes to Hauser. Here's Christie. It's rebounded by Topic.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Bull. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Sharp the pass to Brown. Shoots over Holmgren. Second shot opportunity, and they pick up 2.
Yes, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Okoro. Holmgren with it from the arc. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Now Brown. Now here's Sharp. He's got 14. The screen from Brown. Rocket 6. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. Counted good. And it's a 3-point Tampa lead.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Sharp against Christie. Now here's Sharp. Guarded closely. Can't cash in from a high post. Tampa leading by 3. It's rebounded by Topic. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Bull, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here is Young. Here's Christie. Back to Young. Pass to Christie. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Hauser misses. Doing it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Here's Topic. Here's Santos. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Young passes to Hauser. Back to Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Bull.
Yeah, and when he gets inside, Trae Young is an expert at finding contact and getting to the free throw line.
No good on that.
Well, guys, what I love about Young is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
Trent's checked in for Shaden Sharp. And a change for Tampa. Dinwiddie is checked in for Christie. And the second free throw, good. Here's Topic. Trent outside. Bol setting the pick for Trent. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. Trent outside. Here's Topic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Young outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Holmgren.
2 minutes.
Floats it up for Holmgren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here is Brown. 1:41 left in the third quarter. For the lead. And he's good on the 3-ball. Topic has got 7 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Holmgren kicks to Dinwiddie. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. And good that time. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Brown with a screen on Dinwiddie. From deep, Trent. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Yep, that one goes in there. Santos has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Young pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Young. Pass to Dinwiddie. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brown. One of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Santos, the pass to Trent. Here's Topic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 9. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 3. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Tampa, the 5 right now. You've got Brandon Ingram, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Okongwu, and it's McCain in at the 2. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And here is Simmons. Pass to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Şengün with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And Simmons slams it in.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Trent. And a change for Tampa. Christie's checked in. Şengün against Dinwiddie. And it's Ingram missing. And so far, very efficient all around, about 55%. Reddish's shot is good.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Ingram outside. Back to Dinwiddie. To shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Simmons. The rebound by Tampa. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to McCain. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. And again, Tampa no luck. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Şengün. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Vucevic has got 32 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Shot to stop the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The line for Tampa, Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Şengün. Now, here's Sean. They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
At the line for 2, Alperen Şengün.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Şengün hits them both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Ingram. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. Now here's Ingram. Okongwu with it. Şengün covering. And again, Tampa no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Up top, Simmons. Defended by Christie. Clock at 6. Simmons can't get it to go. Tampa trails by 7. Pass to McCain. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. McCain's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Now here's Ingram. Looking to get back on track here. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Stan, I look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size, and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor, and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a talent. Now here's Ingram to the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Şengün. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist here tonight. Tampa trails by 3. Here's Christie. Pass to Dinwiddie. Holmgren with it. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Simmons. And again, Tampa no luck. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now Şengün gets it to go from beyond the arc. Şengün's got 7 now in this quarter.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So with Brandon Ingram's height and shooting ability, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can't he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor. And a little bit like Kevin Durant, he can just rise up over people. And he's got a great ability to make really tough shots look easy.
What a fun player to watch.
Well, you know Ingram is known for his scoring. but he's really developed as a passer during his time in the league. He is a well-rounded offensive player.
Young's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here's Vucevic. Here's Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young pass to Okongwu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Kings in the penalty.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
Onyeka Okongwu taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. Gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Vucevic.
Tampa foul. Maxi Christie. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Simmons against Young. Vucevic is screen on Young. Simmons passes to Vucevic.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
Christie kicks to Holmgren. Christie with the screen on Şengün. The drive by Holmgren. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Holmgren's got 9 points now in just the second half. Simmons passes to Vucevic. Now, here's Sharp, defended by Christie. In the corner, Simmons with it. Şengün with the screen for Simmons. Back to Şengün. Clock is at 3. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And he stays with it.
In the length of Simmons, using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Christie the pass to Okongwu. Sharp against Young. Bucket is good. Young's got the game tied up here for Tampa.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Vucevic a screen on Christie. Here's Sharp. That one doesn't go. Good D by Holmgren. Pass to Okongwu. Trent's checked in for Shaedon Sharp.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 7, Gary Trent Jr.
Here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Trent outside. Now Şengün. Off target from outside. Now Young. Ingram at the elbow. Okongwu with it. Pass to Christie. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Reddish. It's Trent on the wing. Reddish with the screen for Trent. Down low, Ingram with the steal. Christie against Trent. Young. Simmons pulls it in. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. To the paint. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Şengün with a screen on Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
To take the lead. Great defense that time from Şengün. Being at 51%. Really solid.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Trent. Back to Simmons. Vucevic a screen on Holmgren. To end the cold streak, Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not having the physical advantage.
Now, here is Young. Takes a three. The shot's good from Christie. And Tampa leads by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the buzz shot.
Sharp checked in for Trent. Pass to Vucevic. Over Okongwu. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Sharp against Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And again, Tampa with the triple.
Well, I guess that's why they call him Ice Tray. He is cold-blooded.
Pass to Vucevic. Two points. That one goes. Vucevic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Şengün to the inside. Here's Sharp. The rebound by Tampa. It's Young on the wing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
That free throw good from Young. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Simmons looking around. Here's Vucevic. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Tampa. 7-point differential. So we see Tampa get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our